Hey guys, so now that I'm getting back into the groove, again, like I did a brief video yesterday, I shared it, I put it on YouTube and shared it in the group. Um, I'm kind of going over everything because I've been away for months. I missed the Luna debacle and all sorts of stuff. So I'm obviously out of the loop, but I'm catching up. And again, like I said in the video yesterday, the long term, my models seem to be good. But we're not in a purely technical market now. There's a lot of other variables in play, like I talked about, right? But then just starting to investigate, see what I can do short term because I'm not ready to make trades yet. I'm just getting back in the saddle. Um, but just looking at the majors and Ethereum, I'm seeing like just my short term trading pattern with the Stoke actually looks pretty damn reliable. Look how predictive that is. You see the Stoke, like we got into a cycle up, down, up, down, up, down, and look at the price up, down, up, down, up, down. I could day trade the shit out of this. It started off with some really strong bullish divergence, which I love to see. So you see the RSI is trending up right here as we're trending down on the price action. So that was a good indication of a reversal. That reversal coincided with the daily bottoming out, right? So you had the daily bottom out on the Stoke before this run up, and then it just started coming back down. Um, Short term, I think is probably where I'm going to be comfortable making trades now. Like right now, it's a little late. This 4 hour, the Stoke's getting pretty high. We haven't had that much steam on this move up. Overall, we have some strong resistance with the trend line resistance over here forming that wedge, right? So we have or that pennant. So we do have a bear pennant here, right? Roughly. So that would be a bearish continuation pattern. Um, I would say maybe we don't max out back above this trendline resistance. This resistance around the low twos is probably our max on this move. If we can push up there by the end of the day, if you're in along now, I wouldn't expect to get above that trendline resistance right now. If it did, that could potentially be a positive sign. But with the looming recession and all those other variables, it's really hard to say. So right now, what I'm predicting would be a continuation upward for the rest of the day, at least another 8, maybe 12 hours. But it's going to be really tough to break above 2100. 2100 is the absolute max. I would say 2070, 2050, 2040 is probably closer to where we may end up before pushing back down and testing the support again. What happens after here is crucial, though, because if this bear pennant doesn't take us lower, that could mean we could get a bigger short-term recovery bounce. But it's way too early to tell that. And again, I'm just diving back into the charts now, so I'm not super confident yet. But just at least looking at my models initially, I'm feeling pretty good. I think it's all coming back to me very quickly. And the way I used to read the charts, it's been a few months, but just looking at it, I'm seeing it pretty clearly. So let's see how this plays out. If I'm right and we get a push up, get rejected from this trendline resistance, and come back down to test this trendline support, that'll make me a lot more confident, and I'll be ready to make a couple trades, I think. But I want to see how that plays out. I want to see if my model is as accurate as I feel like it could be here on the short term side, and then I'll take it from there. That's only Ethereum. I'll look at some other stuff a little bit later. Again, just getting back into the groove, so I need to spread it out, look at some alts, and kind of review the last month or two and get an idea of what the more recent trading patterns look like. All right, touch base soon.